Hello, welcome along to the fourth ManFlick Podcast. We're working on an A2 production, currently entitled ManFlick 4. I'm Ollie Clubb.
I'm Jack Parfitt. And I'm Sam Thornton.
We've actually finished our first draft. We've done all the filming that's necessary for a sort of coherent storyline. We handed it in yesterday to see what he thought of it, our teacher, and we got a good bit of feedback.
Yeah, he said everyone else seems to like it. It's good. They like the idea, the premise of it, don't they?
Yeah.
They love everything. We just need to, as our teacher said, we need to focus on the apple more because we've kind of lost the focus halfway through of the apple. So we just need to.
Yeah, we sort of focus more on
the characters,
the people
don't we?
that are transporting the apple, because we at that point it was getting more and more difficult to come up with ideas as to how the apple was going to travel. So yeah, I think we sort of came up with easier ideas to make it travel, which meant that we had to focus on the people making it do it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Which means we've lost sort of focus because we were more focusing on what was happening with the apple, rather than the apple itself. So we decided to went back to storyboarding. We're going to add in some shots that focus more on the apple, a couple of point of view shots, just a couple more light zooms on the apple in places. We don't have to do too many reshoots.
It's not reshoots. It's new shots, isn't it?
Isn't it? Stuff like that. There are some scenes I think we have to reshoot, which is the one.
The other bit that we have to reshoot is the very ending where the apple gets stood on at the train station because we had some light discrepancies there.
Oh, yeah.
It got very dark when we were standing on the apple compared to when we were dropping the apple. So yeah, we redid that, or we're going to redo that. Sorry.
Yeah, because that's something we knew that it was completely wet and dark, which is the opposite because we were light and dry. But we had to put it in there anyway because if we don't, the storyline doesn't really make sense. So what we're going to do is we're going to storyboard that bit properly, and we're just going to do that really.
Yeah.
Apart from that, we're sort of
nothing else to say, is there? Really,
we're making good progress.
We're making good progress.
We're putting a little bit of thought and time into our ancillary pieces. So we've got we've got a poster to do, and then we've also got a magazine review page to do,
which Joe started doing.
So yeah, we're working on the layout, and like you said, Joe's writing up the article at the moment, and yeah, we're just sort of brainstorming ideas for how it's going to look.
We plan to go do a little photo shoot with our apple, to have a play around, see what kind of photos that we can get. We're not entirely sure what post we're going to go for, whether we're going to go for one with some quotes and stuff like that, or whether we're just going to go for like a plain picture with just the apple centre focus kind of thing.
Yeah, I think that because it's quite an artsy sort of film and it's a basic premise, then it'll be quite good for us to just stick with a basic poster. But then, yeah, we've also got the idea to put some quotes and things in it. We'll see what works out best.
See what happens.
Yeah, basically. What else? There's the...
So yeah, like you were saying, we're going to go into the photo studio in school and take a photo of our apple. So we're going to get a nice white backdrop for it and set up some good lighting. But
should be good.
Should be. We've one other thing is the soundtrack. At the moment, we're just using a bit of jazz, instrumental jazz for the background. We have to either write our own soundtrack.
It's really annoying, the current one.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
It's repetitive and
it doesn't go. And Ollie thought it was a good idea. None of us did, but Ollie hits us if we disagree. So
yeah, well, get back in your place. That's what I have to say, really. So the soundtrack is something that we're going to be working on. We're not entirely sure what to go for. We're sort of thinking happy. We'll come to that.
We'll come up with something.
What we have decided is that we wanted to sort of match what's going on. So, for example, when the apple goes off the bridge, we want sort of a moment of tension within the soundtrack, as Parfitt's trying to demonstrate there.
What's going on?
It'd be quite a lot of work to write a soundtrack, so we'll have to see what sort of stuff we can come up with in the time.
Maybe we can throw something together on GarageBand or something.
But I'm sure we'll be able to come up with something and find some royalty-free something if not.
Copyright-free, not royalty-free.
Copyright-free. I say royalty-free.
You did.
I meant copyright-free. You alright, Jack?
Sorry, I burped as I spoke then, sorry.
Anyway, I think that's all really, isn't it?
Yep.
At the moment.
ManFlick out.